Okay, I've been trying to get this guy on the show since Monday when he broke some massive news. We were all waiting for it. We were very, very excited when he finally did it in the presence of one of my former White House colleagues. He's a good friend of the show. He's a true American patriot representing Alabama's 5th Congressional District, Congressman Mo Brooks, future Senator Mo Brooks. Welcome to America First.
Well, thank you, Sebastian. I hope you're a sage and a prophet when you call me a future Senator, Mo Brooks. That's going to be up to the voters of the state of Alabama, but I'm going to give it my best shot.
Well, we love that modesty. I have faith in you. And my producer says I shouldn't break news on other people's radio shows. I should save it for myself. So right now, I'm going to put my faith in you. I've known you. We broke bread together. I followed your career. And former Deputy Assistant to President Trump, Sebastian Gorka, I endorse Congressman Mo Brooks for the Senate seat race in Alabama. Mo, for those who don't have the pleasure of knowing you like I do, why are you running and what is special that differentiates you from those who wish to have that seat?
Well, I'm running, quite frankly, because of the fear I have for the future of the United States of America. I have never been so concerned about where we're heading as a country, where our First and Second Amendment rights are under attack by the Socialist Democrats on a daily basis, where they want to take away our freedom and our liberty and the free enterprise system that has generated the kind of wealth that we enjoy in America and replace it with socialism, which is a failed system, with the hazardous way in which we are conducting votes and counting ballots. I've never seen anything like this before, what the Democrats did in 2020, and we've got to prevent that if we're going to have a republic. The underpinning of a republic is honest and accurate elections, and we did not have that in 2020. You can look at the border security. That's another big issue, and certainly the Democrats are taking us in the wrong direction on it. So there are lots of factors that are playing into it. Bottom line is, in the United States Senate, you have a bigger effect on public policy, and you have a bigger effect on public opinion, and molding the public opinion so that they understand the damage that is being inflicted on us by what the socialists are doing in Washington, D.C. is extremely important. You got to have that light bulb go off in the minds of voters so that they, in turn, will start sending patriotic Americans to the United States House of Representatives and the United States Senate. And right now, quite frankly, we don't have enough of them.
That is sad but true. Just a handful of real patriots on Capitol Hill, and most of them are regulars on this show, so you know who they are. Follow this man at Rep Mo Brooks on Twitter. His webpage is mobrooks.com. Please support him right now. Congressman Brooks, it's been 5 days. You are running for a seat from a 6-term incumbent who said he's not going to run again, Richard Shelby. Share with us some of the amazing things that you must have heard in the last 5 days since you announced.
Well, the reception from the American people has been absolutely wonderful. The polls indicate that we're leading all actual or potential challengers by double digits. That doesn't mean you're going to win an election, of course, but it's much better to start out in first than to start out in last where you're playing catch-up the whole time. And when I've gone across the state over the last 4 days, from the northern part of the state, the Tennessee Valley, to Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, to Montgomery, to Wetumpka, to Dothan, Enterprise, Opp, Alabama, Baldwin County, Spanish Fort tomorrow, Mobile today, the reception has been far greater than, say, when I ran in 2017 and came in third in a field of 10 against a fairly well-known politician by the name of Roy Moore and an incumbent United States Senator. This time we're starting out in first. Everything looks really good. What I have to do is expand the lead that we have. Well, of course, my opponents are going to try to do the exact opposite, contract that lead and overcome me. So anything your listeners can do, if you want a principled conservative serving the United States Senate, one who's not afraid to stand up to the socialists and call it like it is, then please go to mobrooks.com, and help out.
I'm sure they can donate to your campaign at mobrooks.com, but are you also looking for volunteers, Mo?
We are, and you can volunteer for our campaign. Now, bear in mind, the election's not for 14 months. Now, in Alabama, in contrast to a lot of states, winning the Republican primary is tantamount to victory. It's pretty rare that a Democrat is able to overcome us. We win general elections in Alabama statewide. Say over the last decade, we've won close to 97, 98% of them. So the battle's going to be May of 2022. 14 months away may seem like a long time to a lot of citizens, but in the world of politics, to candidates and campaigns, it's just a very, very brief moment in time. So right now we're organizing, getting the name out there, trying to magnify the positions that I hold. And one of the biggest distinctions between myself and other candidates, quite frankly, is I've got a track record you can look at.
Right. He is a man who...
The right to bear arms is important.
He's not just fighting the rattlesnakes in the state that he wishes to represent. He's been fighting the snakes here in the swamp. God bless you, Mo. I'll be sending you my official endorsement as soon as we finish the show today. In the meantime, everybody who wants to see more patriots fighting the swamp creatures, go to mobrooks.com right now.